All right, you gotta show me, cause I'm throwing in the towel with this hand. You gotta show me the what your best model. You gotta show me.
Dude, I don't. I
You gotta
literally
show
made
me.
like nothing.
What do you mean? You said you made like 4 things.
Well, I have, but not that much.
Whatever one you want to show. Yeah, the mushroom. Let me see that.
Right here.
First mushroom. That indicates there's gonna be another.
Mm-hmm. I'm not opening. Open. Yes. Yo, what? Am I doing something wrong?
Uh, double click it.
Wait, why is it saying this is that?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Have I done it again? Have I done it again?
No.
Have I done it again?
Wait,
Go to recover.
all is not lost, yeah. If you go to your temp files, it's probably like saved as a backup.
Oh my god, what have I done?
Or you could do the, like you said, the autosave look.
Go to recover. Go out of that. Go to file, recover.
Last session?
Revert. Go to revert.
Oh hell no, what have I done?
No, go to revert. Ah, shit.
Oh, it's lost.
Close it, don't save. Close it, don't save.
Or you could save it like as a second version. Like save it number 2.
I'm really bad at this, aren't I? It's just not my files.
No.
Oh, we're cooked. Oh wait, no. Wait, what's today? Oh no, that's today. Never mind. We're cooked. Yeah.
If you go to like your app data local what do you call it? Temp files, it's Blender saves all the like it'll make timestamp saves. You could like look through there.
All right, do Windows R and type app data.
What? Windows? What?
It's like your temp folder where it like saves all like
Now just type app data.
Oops.
No space. Or maybe that'll work. I don't know.
I think it's like the percent thing. Like you open your
Nah, you don't have to do that anymore.
okay.
Nah, I don't know where it is.
Yeah, it's in local. I think it's in local.
Why would you leave that?
Why? I can.
You need to go back.
Oh, yeah, actually,
And also like it's by default like hidden. Like it's one of those hidden things. You have to like set your folder structure to show hidden files. The app data folder. Yeah, it's in there. You have to like on the where is it? I gotta make it bigger. No, you can't. You have to like change your setting on the top where it says file. I think you have to go to like file, and then it'll say change folder and search options, and then go to search. I think or view. No, it's view. Sorry. And then there's one called this. You have to uncheck something or oh wait, right there. It's right there. Hidden files and folders. You have to do show hidden files. Yeah. And you could hit apply. You could always set this back if you don't like it, but it's good. It's good to have. And now you'll see it. It's like grayed out. It's called app data.
What?
Oh no, you're in app data.
I am.
Yeah, you're good. And it's called temp. It's like down lower. Yeah, that one. Yeah. And then you just have to switch the date modified. You just click that to structure it.
What?
Yeah, just make it so that'll show you like your autosaves Blender
First
does.
mushroom autosave. Wait, look at it.
You have to like.
No, it's in there.
It's like the very first one probably. Yeah, or it could be the second one too.
Nope.
it already autosaved it. It like replaced it already. You could try that second one though. And maybe.
I made a few things today, but okay.
It's probably something else.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're gonna find it. Don't worry.
Sometimes when you're lucky, it's there, but. Sometimes it's good to
I
like.
don't care how many times I open it. I'm gonna find it.
How good was the mushroom on a scale of 1 to 10?
It was alright. It was not good. Oh wait, this. Wait, that was it.
You should save it.
Yes! Yes!
Oh!
We got the mushroom!
Save it!
You
Save
sh- yeah,
it!
How
save
do I
it.
save it? How do I save it?
Go save as and then save it as something else, like name something else.
Okay.
Just go to where you saved your mushroom originally and
Yeah.
overwrite
The
it.
best. Oh yeah, I can probably do that. Wait, if I have
Oh.
two.
That's funny.
But it's a good idea to like check this
I
folder.
have two of them. I have two of them.
Just check
Can I see
this,
one?
because sometimes like it'll keep saving like backups, and you're working on like a 20 gigabyte file, and it's like saving like 20 gigabytes every like 20 minutes.
Alright, we got it, guys. It's okay. Wait, that finally means I can
Eventually-
find my Glock, maybe.
Wait, can you? Yeah.
Wait.
You lost that too.
Yeah.
It's like
Um.
all the things from your like childhood are like in here, and like you're, oh wow, I found my old dog pictures.
Wait. Is that how that works?
Yeah, it could actually be in here if you didn't delete it.
Like, what is all this stuff? Hold on, let me stop screen sharing.
So-
'Cause I don't know what this is.
Some of it's like just Windows, like when you start up, it'll like make a random file in
Oh,
there
yeah,
too.
You're right. You're right. There's also some random folders.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, well, we found it. I'm happy.
Dude, did you texture the mushroom?
No. It's the first thing I ever made, alright? I
Alright.
can also just delete the stuff that I don't need. Like, I think I accidentally got rid of the Glock. That's kind of depressing. Oh wait,
It's a little...
it's right here. Oh,
Oh my
oh,
god.
I have it. It's like in a different app. It's in 3D viewer.
Yeah, show us, man.
Okay, it's pretty bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was better.
Did you learn from it though?
I did.
Wait, drop the GLB. Wait, it's a GLB file. Drop it in there. It might have everything.
What do you mean? What do I do?
Just drop that into Blender.
How?
Drop that file in the Blender. Just drag and drop it.
So I go here. Wait, no, it was in this one.
Yeah, and then just in any like running. There you go.
Oh!
Hey, there you
Oh, we're
go.
in! Oh, we're in! Look at the cube.
You have it all, man.
Yeah!
Look at that.
Look at this! Ooh la la! I appreciate
That's
you
a
guys.
An amazing gun.
Thank you, thank you.
Dude, Kaji the sculptor?
What's good?
Dude,
In
if
the
you
flesh.
sculpt, I need your help, man. You see this? You see this arm I'm working on?
I'm a pro.
Bro, please, I need your expert knowledge.
What's good?
You see this arm? Dude, I
Yeah.
cannot do this part of the arm right here. Just like this part. This.
You want to know something? I love people that want to learn. So if you really want to learn, I will teach you. You feel
Yeah.
me? I'm making some noodles right now, so I'm not at my desk. But if you give me like maybe like 10 minutes, I will gladly teach you.
Alright. I shall await your teaching.
But I will say that the arm, you might have it too straight. It has like a curvature. Like look at it from the side. I'll say that the forearm is way too short. Let's look at it from the top view real quick. Like just look at your model from the top view. The arm is too bent. You feel me? Like if you're trying to rig this, you would want it more straight, right?
I
Just
want
because
it
like
more
if you're,
straight.
you would want it more straight because it's gonna be bending
Okay.
when it's rigged, right?
Alright.
So you're gonna have some deformation issues when you retopologize and you have it like bent like that. So you would want your shit more straight. You could even like select the entire. Wait, do you have it as separate objects, or is that all
I
one
have
object?
a backup. Like I have a.
Yeah,
I can show you.
I will say when I show you my workflow, you'll see that I do everything piece by piece, and I don't remesh until the very, 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 very end. Remeshing is only comes when you're doing like fine details and shit like that. Understand?
Yeah, I guess I see what you mean.
So if the thing is not structurally like correct, you do not want to remesh because then it's going to be a pain in the ass to rearrange everything. Whereas if it says a separate object, you could just select the object. But you could use the lasso tool or mask to straighten it out. Like go into sculpt mode.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Uh,
Let's do the lasso tool. That.
it's on the above. Wait, click the mask, like the drop down on the top left. You see where it says mask
Yeah.
in the sculpt mode? It's not a lasso. Anyway, you could just like paint it. It's fine with the mask.
A lasso
Or
mask.
lasso mask. There we go. And then just yep. And then press Control I.
Control I. Oh. Oh.
Uh, now click the rotation button on the top on the left.
Rotation.
You know
Rotation.
how there's like a move tool
Yeah.
on the left? Yeah, rotate. Now put your anchor. Oh, but also make sure you like because the other part of your mesh is still like you feel me? You need to like mask that out too. So shift mask the okay, yeah,
So wait, mask. What else?
like the main body.
Oh, the body's not attached. The arm's separate from the body.
Okay. Then you just rotate it. You feel me? And then you just
Yeah.
like fix the entire arm, straighten it out.
All right.
In the line. Also, you should be following a reference if you don't have one. Do you have one?
Yeah, I have one.
And look at it, like a reference from like the top view as well, not just like the yeah.
All right. I'll do it
So
straight from now on.
yes,
I may just redo it.
yeah. Well, when I get on my desk, we could do it together.
Huh? Alrighty. I'm probably just gonna. We'll just accept that. It must be deleted.
Yo, I saw this. There was like this sculpting teacher. Like they were like actually sculpting clay,
Mm-hmm.
and he told his class to make this really beautiful face, and then at the end, he made them destroy their sculptures so they don't get attached to their art. That's so brilliant, actually.
It is very good. Fastest way to improve, or at least the fastest way I saw to improve, was just to continue making new sculpts.
100%.
When I was doing head sculpts,
100%.
I've only been doing the body for like 3 days now.
How long have you been doing Blender or 3D in general?
Like 6, 8 months.
Oh, so you're very new. I'm hopping on right now. But yeah, you already got like the method down. You start with the sphere, you feel me? And then just
Mhm.
that way.
Mhm, mhm. I guess I will await the teacher.
Yes. Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm opening up my blender. Whew. Let me know if you can see my screen.
I am a viewer.
Yeah.
Let me see you cook.
Imagine I'm not good.
Dude, don't do this to me.
Okay. Head. This is a head.
Yeah.
Mirror. Boom. Chin. Very simple stuff. Jaw. Cranium type shit. Okay. So far, I've just been using the grab brush. One shit. Okay, so now we have this. A little duplicate. Scale it. Just moving it. I'm just slightly offsetting shit. Oh, to like quickly like cipher or go through like the different things. You know that, right? It's
Yeah, I
oh
know. I know.
yeah,
I'm gonna wear.
yeah. Shoulders, we push it back.
Okay.
And so far, we already have like a. Let me hold on.
I've just been using the head the whole time, you know, scaling it.
All right.
Shoulder, boom. Back. Goes down. Also, if you need a reference, you have a great one, the armature. You know?
Armature? Yeah. All right. I see what you mean, like laying out stuff.
Yeah. So you have like the right size and shit.
Okay.
And just hide it. But now we know that it's gonna be accurate because the armature is the same size as a human. IRL, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So the light is gonna be hitting it correctly. Now we have this. I like to do the torso in 3 different sections. There's the midsection, and then the pelvic area. Offset these
Okay.
shits. Then honestly, I might just use might just restart and just use the fucking restart. Leg. Oh, A. And the leg goes like this. It like pops out at this point, and it goes in. And goes like that type of thing. And I'm not explaining things good because I haven't even gotten to the lesson yet. I'm just blocking shit out.
Yeah. I get that.
You can kind of see like how my workflow is. Like I'm just like scaling, using the grab brush.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I get what you're doing. You're a lot faster than me, I can tell you that.
We have that. We have that. So this is the arm, right? There's like it goes like this. Believe it or not.
If you can unmute the Discord and play music here. Like progressive house going. It's gonna be confusing because I'll have one thing muted and the other thing not muted, so a little weird. Test. Okay. So what we did was we were trying to add more defining pieces of the model and overlapping it, kind of using the inner base as a guide. Let's push these in more. Let's see. That one seems a little sloppy, so break this. Let's clean up the side of the foot here a little bit. It might be more interesting to have that edge there. I think this needs to come out more, or let's see. Let's see. Why does this not do what I want? Oh, there you go. Smooth that out. I think this is a bit flatter. So I think the shoe's shape is a little better now. Push this area in more. I could try making a copy of this. Let's make this a rim. Have a good one. Could make this its own thing. Wait, this is... Um... Let's see. It's like that. I kind of want to try... I want to extrude out the whole edge, but we'll see. Let's try this. Um, let's see what it looks like when I, actually, let's see if I can... extrude the edge out. Inset, no, not inset. Well, actually, inset might just do it. Yeah, inset does it. So now, when I... Ooh, that looks kind of weird. Let's go back for a sec. Let's make sure there's no overlapping birds. No. Inset this, and then let's see what happens when we add the subdiv. It gets smoother, which is what we wanted, like rounded. I want hard. Let's see what it looks like with solidify. Huh. Oh, it looks like it lost an edge. What happened there? Alright, that's fine. See what that does. Nothing. Let's look at the... Oh, there you go. Um, hmm. I could sculpt that. Let's see, let's mess with this the edge data a little bit. I think the insert really made those edges really hard. Not much there. Oh, here we go. No, there's not much. Hmm. Let's apply everything. Apply. And then let's do a remesh on it. The remesh will give it a bit of a smoother feeling. I'm actually not really sure if I like this thing anyways. Make the edges more pointy. And let's see what happens when we do a little bit of shaking with the slide relaxing. See if that helps out a little bit. I might do a scrape to kind of flatten this space more. Yeah, I'm not really in love with it, but I'm looking at the reference with that. I'm really not carrying this for the shoe at all. Let's see if we can make this longer. This. I might, loose, separate by loose parts, and that way I could just sculpt this bottom part down more. Make it longer. And I can bring this down. I'm just going to duplicate this one because it has the size I want. We'll see kind of how that feels. I feel like this should be thicker. This should be bigger. Let's combine it again and make it bigger. If this is like real, it'd be really heavy. Let's make this thicker. Actually, I could do it this way. I could just do Alt S and scale. Actually, I don't like that. Let's do it this way. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh no. Is that too shallow? The hole? Yeah, it looks okay. This top one's not lining up really nicely though. Just want to see what it looks like if I scale it up a bit more. Like really thick. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah. And this is the old one. This one might not fit over here, actually. Let's see if we could scale it and just kind of cheat a little bit. Not really liking this one, so let's get rid of this. And let's make this one over there. This one has like a really interesting shape to it, which is cool. I might have to make this side lower so it fits. So let's see, I'm gonna mask off the other side. We'll just use projected grab. Let's pull that down. Now it should fit. Something like that. What I could do, let's add a torus here. Let's add a torus. And we'll kind of sculpt this in. Kind of helps the transition between the top and bottom there, but yeah, I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. Try smoothing it, maybe. Could try inflating the bottom of this thing. Try to line this up, make the shape match more. Try to mask off that side. I want this to pump out more like this. This pop out like that, yeah. Have more of like a lip on the bottom. That's more interesting to me. Push this in. Pull this out. Something about this is kind of boring to me. This strap thing. Let's get rid of them. Try something different. You know, I'm seeing something here that I kind of think would be cool. Is if this guy had like this. Kind of like a indent like this. Kind of look cool to me. A little sci-fi indent. Put one on this side. Something like that. I could pinch it a little bit. We got like square indents there. Um, what else? We could add layers to the sides. I don't like something about this transition right here. Like the way this surface turns. It's like, it's really thin here. Like, kind of want it to come out more like that. Yeah. There you go. We could create like strips of fabric here. We can create a bottom part of this thing. Like I could draw on this and cut pieces of it off. I feel like that's, I don't know if that's worth doing right now. This one also looks kind of bad to me. Something about this angle doesn't feel good to me. Let's look at some other references. They have a subsection on that sheet. Just want to see how this feels to bring this in. Let's see. I could pull this out like this. I don't know if I like that. We're kind of like freestyling it. Potentially we made it much weaker, but I don't really know. Let's save it as blocking N3. I think we made it weaker. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Oof. back. I'm actually gonna delete this shoe. I'm not really feeling the shoe, so let's see. Music stopped. We're gonna allow everything to be destroyed and we're gonna start over. I mean, it's okay. Like, but I don't know, I'm not really feeling the shoe. Maybe it was because we thought it would be much easier than we thought it would be. Let's see, let's set our cursor to world origin, and then we'll create a plane just so that we have a reference point for the floor. And let's create start with I can go a couple different routes here. We still have version 2 as a separate Blender, but I just want to start over and see where we go with it. Last time I think we started with a UV sphere and then kind of sculpted it. It allowed us to get the top form, like that curved top form, pretty quickly. But the problem was the bottom sole would be kind of hard to get right, and it was kind of mushy. We could try a different approach where, oh, you know what I was thinking we could have done is we could have chopped away the bottom with a boolean, but we actually didn't do that. I kind of maybe want to make some socks too, like squished socks. We could start with the cube. We could go with the UV sphere again. And then kind of push and pull it to make sure it stays within the above the plane. Can go a couple different routes here. I'm trying to think. If I made a cube, would that be better or worse? Or we could sculpt it not as a main sphere or yeah, the UV sphere, but we could do like multiple UV spheres and squish and squash it across form. Let's try the UV sphere again. Let's try UV sphere again. And let me see. We'll try to understand. It's a little hard to tell where the flat surface is. Let's make a cube. And what we'll do is we'll set these cubes on the edge of the plane. Oops. Down here. And we'll kind of do this so they kind of line up with the like this. So now when I do this, I can kind of tell where the floor is. I don't know, it's kind of a on the spot, like, hacky thing I thought of. Let's see. I'm gonna flip my reference. And we're actually gonna start with a different reference this time. Let's make it pretty long. Just gonna push and pull this lump of clay until it looks more like the shoe. This will be the inner part of the shoe. We'll try to get this as close as we can. We're not going to worry about the inside just yet. Push this up a little bit. We'll use a boolean like we mentioned probably to kind of cut the bottom, but see how we can get, how far we can get without doing that first. Seems like the top's a bit thinner. The bottom comes down. The back looks a little thinner too, so the front looks a little wider. This. Back of the shoe will be flat. Sticking out from the front here. Okay, it'll be more like this. Got a 3D mouse here. Let's gotta use this a little bit and see if that can help us get particular angles more quickly. I'm not sure what to do with the back here. I don't know if there's actually this much space gonna go into the back. It might be flatter like this. Looking at the side. And maybe this is coming down more. Maybe we could do something like squashing this side in more. I'm imagining kind of like a exponential curve, so it kind of drops and then it's like tapers a little bit. Makes me think of like the shape of like a dinosaur head a little bit. And it kind of goes flat towards the floor. Trying to make it so it lines up so I could see it better. And let's stick it from the side. I might flatten this out more too here. Try to tap it. There you go. Bring this down. Let's check the other side. It really feels like planted now, which is kind of cool. Which I think the other one was missing. Make this more rounded. Something like that. And I'll double check the maybe top down here, see what that looks like. Okay. I think this would come in more like this. I think it's more rounded. Like that. The front. I imagine everything getting squashed. The black object against the white silhouette of the floor really helps too. Okay. Trying to look at it from this angle. I don't know if that would happen. This angle here. Like maybe the bottom is like a flat trapezoid cylinder thing. And then the top maybe is beveled, going towards the ankle. This opening, it's probably not circular, it's probably more like this donut opening, like this ellipse shape, I guess. It looks more like one of those like things you put inside your shoe, which probably is a good thing. Don't know 100%. Let's see, I'll pull this down. And see what it looks like from a distance. That could be also a good sign if it feels right from a distance, like a silhouette or a general shape with the shading. Let's add a UV sphere. We'll add it as the tongue. I feel like the tongue is a big deciding factor for the shape as well. Last time we had it symmetrical, and I think it was built from a cube, I think, so it had like a smoother effect. This time we'll just do UV sphere with no symmetry, so we'll just let it organically form. This one's kind of tricky because in some references it's really up high like this, like standing up, and then some of them are angled back towards, pointing towards the ankle, like leaning back. So I have to kind of pick and choose how I do this. Let's see if we can pull this one down. This. Okay, and it's pretty big. Some of them are really big, the tongue. Some of them are like about average. I kind of made it really thin here, which I kind of like. It makes me think if like maybe the bottom's too thick. I'm not too sure. See, maybe we could also curve it more. See what that looks like. Okay. I could go into object mode and move it, but let's try moving it sculpt mode and see if we can get more of an organic placement here. Just trying to make it maybe lean back more. Let's pull it maybe to the sidebar. We could keep adjusting it later, but for now, let's just leave that. Let's try building this piece here on the side. I want to try with the UV sphere, just keep sculpting. Last time we tried with like blockout mesh, but the topology was a little, sometimes it wouldn't be right, and it would just take so long to make the topology. And it's kind of annoying to flick on and off the snapping, like the face topo snapping. This way we can kind of morph the shape as we go, and we can kind of decide on the fly, like, oh, you know what, that shape's not working, I could push this side, and it's just, the shape itself is really mushy, so the biggest issue is maintaining like the same size across the whole piece. So for like how much sticks out evenly, surface thickness of compared to like the surface. So that's going to be kind of challenging to manually adjust. This reference has string. The last one had straps. So we'll see. Also, we're using a different, what is this called? A different, what is this? Oops. A different type of studio light we set up. This one's really cool. I like this one so far. It's using, what am I using? It's using 3 lights in the studio light. It's using 2 weak frontal lights and then 1 strong rim light, but it's like a really thin rim light on coming from the left. I like the double front light because I think it helps show crevices better as you like turn the form, since the lights are angled. Okay, let's add another piece here. This one, yeah, okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Let's pull this way. Pull this down. And this one, it's not gonna be one-to-one with the piece in the reference because I don't think the geometry can do what the reference is doing, so we'll just line it up with another piece after. But this will still give us cool shape detail. The extra seam won't be a big deal to clean up later. So this piece has to go in here. And I'm going to use the 3D mouse again. It'd be cool if I learned to use the hotkeys on the mouse, but it's like a lot of work to memorize another thing. Okay. See if the surface feels okay. Something like this. Ideally, this surface right here is not too notable later, but let's see. Maybe we can only get so far. Some of the matte caps or the surface, the shaders will hide this more or less, so it's like not necessarily the end of the world if it doesn't line up here perfectly, but we'll do our best here. Okay. And then I'll make another piece. So I guess this method relies on slow buildup of detail. So if it feels like it's working, then it's a good sign. Let's see. Let's save. Getting a little sleepy. Why does the brush feel so strong? What happened? It's kind of weird. I don't know why it feels so strong. Let's pull this over this way. So this is another seam. And this stuff will get tucked away, hidden, I think, under the other piece below later. And up here, we have like a curvy shape happening. What we could do is allow the shape to be mostly what it is, which is this. Not liking this shape discrepancy there. A bit of weirdness here. Because I think it's because I'm stretching this sphere so much. But let it melt into the form there. On the top, what we see is an edge form right here. It goes down this way. Let's go this way. Pinch this down. Something like this. And maybe pull this down. This. I don't know if this is gonna work because we only did kind of half of it. Stay clean on the bottom there. Let's add a the UV sphere. Let's see. So in the reference, it's doing a curve. Kind of like this. Let's flatten it out a bit more. See if I could do that curve. Actually pulls in really far. It goes like this. Kind of like that. And then this stuff goes in too. Yeah, this kind of flattens out this way. This looks like we have enough geometry here. Okay, now I just added the subdiv, so that helps it look smoother. Just try to see if we can flatten the curvature more. Pull this back more. We might have to like later do some revisions with like how smooth this transition happens. But for now, shit, what am I doing? Try to get close as we can to matching this up here. We get that interesting shape there. It's save. And let's let this curve more. Anymore. And let's see. This one we get back more. I think we could lower the floor actually more, and we'll just add another sole on the bottom. It'd be kind of fun to see like the before and after of like the last version versus this version as well. We could try duplicating this on the other side as well. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, this is the outside. I don't want to replicate the shoe like one-to-one exactly. Or if we do, we'll just like change it and add our own variety to the end. Let's see. Okay. This one pulls back this way, pushes in, just squash it into the shoe a bit more. I think I'm getting extremely bored of this. Like, I'm passing out. Ugh. So boring. I think like the fun, sexy stuff is like doing a face or doing the contours of a body. This is kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's really boring. About to pass out. So this goes under this. This goes a little bit lower. Then this one actually comes up, so we can actually add another UV sphere. I'm about to pass out. Oh god, I'm so bored. This will kind of morph into that piece. Like this. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then this top piece will kind of chill up here. Let's add a bit more geometry there. Oh god. We could add booleans here later too, that'll be fun. I feel like this is going to stretch too far. I think I'll make it into a two-parter as well. Let's see. We'll try. Let's try making it a one-parter and see if we can get away with it. Oof. This bottom half gets stretched down. I think I do need to like separate at one point. We'll separate like right here. This one down here. And then more boxy, yeah, like that. Let's bring this pretty close to the body. I don't want it too thick. That's weird. What's happening there? Oh, that's weird. Okay. What I could try is let's just do a solidify, or let's do oh, there's no geometry there. Just trying to smooth it out a little. Something like that. This top piece, we could give it a harder edge. That. I think if I do this across the whole shoot, it'll be more interesting. And then, I don't know what's happening back here, but we'll try. Just gonna line up what's happening here. Going across, we'll probably try to get to the back seam, and then we'll just do the other side later. I might go all the way to the bottom like this. But I think I'll use the Boolean and I'll chop off whatever goes below that floor later. So we don't have to like constantly think about it. This one I think we can bring lower. Like this. This top part. And then we have to like go in here and try to smooth out the transition between that face. Let me see. This edge we could probably smooth out later, so I'm not going to be too concerned about it, but we'll try to get as close as we can. Something like that. And part of me is like itching to do the sock, but let's just ignore it for now. Keep going. One of the cool things about this method though is sometimes when you do something that's like on both sides of the foot, you end up having this like mask off the other side every time. And in our case, since they're separate objects, we don't have to worry about it. And if we wanted to modify both sides, we just combine it. So it's cool that there's that option of not having to mask it every time we work on it on one side. Let me bring this a little higher. Like this. And then like this. Looking at it from a distance. Let's go. I don't know if working backwards would make sense. Let's work from the front again. I think that makes more sense to me. Let's see how I did that. Okay. We can use this as the guiding point here. We could technically like copy paste it over, but I feel like doing it from scratch gives it more form fitting, where we just kind of work with the shape that's here versus like copying and then working backwards. Yes. I worked through the mental exhaustion, and now I'm kind of delusional. Not sure exactly how this angles work. My neck's getting sore now. Damn. Everything's like toppling apart. Just looking at it. Let's save. Let's make the piece below it now. I really don't want to hit this stop stream button, because I would like segment all the videos. Okay. We're going to leave a little bit of gap here because we're going to fill that space in a bit. Something like this. And then the bottom. Part of it is like, we're not really sure if this is gonna work. So it's kind of exhausting where it's like, oh my god, it might not even work. Because we're like exploring. Potentially it's like 90% of the way there, and like you don't take that last step and you're like, you toss it. And that's kind of this another exhausting fear where it's like, oh no, maybe I could have done XYZ. My neck. Okay, let's make this next piece. Stretch this. I accidentally deleted one of my the shaders I was liking, but I also made this shader, which I like even more. So it's kind of a weird weird duality of like changing. Accidental. mistake, and then accidental, surprise, happy, mistake, happy accident, or experimenting. Okay, so I want to make this edge hard here. Maybe we could taper this edge right here. And then we're going to use another piece to transition that, but we'll just give it some room. Match up as much as we can here. I think when we remesh it, we'll just combine those pieces together. I'm not sure if like remeshing in parts would make more sense, or I'm not sure in that case, but just trying to line it up with the surface there. Let's look at it from a distance here. Looking at the contours of the shape. So it has like a nice bevel to everything, which is why working with the UV spheres is so nice. It does have like a mushiness to it, which might be kind of bad, but let's see what this looks like. I think this has to go higher, this edge. Like this edge has to come up higher. It's kind of seeing where I can go here. Potentially I'm messing up a lot of stuff right now. I'm like half conscious because my brain is so sleepy. Let's bring this over and see what that does. I think it does need to be higher though. This can get squished more. This looks a little boring at the front. Let me try to straighten this. I think another part of this is this project looks really boring, where we're just sculpting in black and white, which is very, I guess, technical and precision. Like, but if I did like nice lighting or coloring as well, that would pop it more, make it more interesting to look at and work on maybe. But we're still kind of in the early blockout stage, so can't really do the texturing and try to flatten this out more down here. Just kind of fill the gap down there. This. Make that thing over here. Kind of open up like this. Add another piece here. earlier in the stream, we tried to allow Discord voice to come through. Right now, there's no one in the voice call, but sure. I'm not sure if that was good or bad. I mean, it was just someone helping someone else. So, context-wise, there was nothing wrong, but I don't know. I guess maybe as a listener, it's like kind of out of context. So you're like, why is he talking about working on the face? There's no face. So I might have to reconsider having the Discord voice go through like that. I think we handled the shape of this curve better on the side, but yeah. Let's maybe squash this down. This edge has comes up a bit more. Something like that. I think it's too far wide, but yeah, I think it's too far wide. That's kind of tricky because squishing and squashing it would mean I have to rebuild it basically. Like, I think it comes up to here, if I'm honest. Like, if I was to squash this over here, maybe right here, you can kind of preview it. Let's undo it for a sec. See if we could do it by hand. Just gonna bring this up more. You can maybe pull this one up more too. Step up more. Maybe so it's more symmetrical. Maybe this comes in more. Something like that. Maybe this. It feels a little better. And then maybe this side can come in more like this. So it kind of lines up and points almost like a subtle arrow, like pointing this way. Might bring this one in more. Bring this one in more. I just feel like there's too many hotkeys for Blender, so I can't put it on my 3D mouse or my space mouse. So I just use the circle thing, the joystick. I imagine this one being more further in because it's like this is the inner foot. So I imagine this being higher or curved in like this. I imagine this one kind of carving in more like this. I don't want it too curved though, so I'm gonna let the main shoe shape not change too much. Um, more. I feel like this can go back more. See what it looks like. Um, yeah, it's not bad. Maybe this comes down more. This makes me want to add some stuff already. Like, I feel like I want to already, like, change the way the reference works. Like, I'm already seeing some cool stuff I could do. Like, for example, I could do this, kind of add, like, a Quake-style pierce thing happening right here. This guy. And I might not, like, round out the shape as much. I'll keep the shape going. So I was thinking like this kind of sharp piercing thing happening. Just like that. Kind of gives it more of like a evil tooth feel, or fang. Which was kind of unintentional, but it kind of suggested it to me. Oh, my neck's getting crampy. We could try adding that curve again. Let's see how I can get it here. So we could squish this side in like this. Same thing over here, you could squish this side. Oh, you know what? That's not really symmetrical. Let's push this in. Pull this out. That's more even. Okay. Just roughly getting it centered. And then let's say this is the edge we define. And then this side we'll do something similar. Like this. Oh, that's right, yeah. Something like that. Okay. Kind of imagine like more pieces here, but yeah, we could try it. Let's see how it feels to do that. Like this, and then we'll just modify the bottom after the fact. But yeah, I'll just do that. Something like this. It's almost like Reinhardt shoes a little bit. But I guess you'd have to ask yourself like what you're trying to do with this design. It's like right now we're kind of modifying the reference without a clear direction. So things can kind of get really haywire pretty quick. That's how that looks. Let's not do it. Let's also not do this. So we'll leave that alone for now. And let's add another piece here. Time is at 7:30. Surprised the sun's like still out. Surprised my neck stopped hurting. What the hell? We worked through the pain. Save. Oh, my neck. Ugh. Oof. 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 I'm gonna open my task manager and see what's happening when I sculpt. See if I'm using a lot of GPUs. Sometimes it does. I go higher and higher with the resolution. With these multiple subdivision modifiers. Push it down this way. We're actually basically working on the top half of the shoot, and then we'll add the sole at the end. Let's see, how can I do this? Go like this. This will go above it actually. This one will come up like this. Pinch this corner. Pull this out. Pull this forward. Pinch this as well. Create a curve there. Let's see. I'm really tired. Shoes are interesting, man. Try something similar over here. This one doesn't seem to have as much resolution in the spot for some reason. It could also be because I didn't do the pinch thing earlier. Something like this. Oh, that's interesting. We didn't do that over here. This piece, it's weird because it's not this thick. Let's see if we can pull it in here. That might help us. Yeah, there you go. And this one is probably not as thick as well. Let's pull that in as well. And then this piece will connect back this way. Try to make it a little higher, like this. Make it this way. Pinch this corner. And then we'll make this last piece in the back. And I'll probably take a break from there. Let's see, it's smaller. And then let's do all transforms, origin to geo. And sculpt this down. Forward. Let's go around the surface and then we'll just kind of push it anywhere. Okay, my cursor's off screen. Okay. I just did focus on selected and reoriented the camera there. Okay. I'll get an idea of what it looks like. I think it looks stronger than the last shoe. We'll take a break right now, and then we'll I think we might keep streaming. I'm not sure. We'll see.